In this video, I want to kind of give an overview of what Learning Curve is, how to access it, and all of that good stuff related to Learning Curve. So what is Learning Curve? Learning Curve is a quizzing system that helps you work with and learn grammar a little bit. So you're going to do the actual reading about the different grammar elements in the back of the textbook. And each week I will outline what exactly the reading is for that week, but you're going to use Learning Curve Online to actually do the assessment part of the grammar. So it is very important that you very clearly understand how to access it, how to log in, things like that, because it's going to be a big portion of your grade for the course. So it is absolutely mandatory. You do need to have access to it because this is how you are going to complete your grammar assignments. So I wanted to start in the classroom. Right now I'm under week 1 under the helpful resources. I've already pointed this out, but I wanted to make sure that you remembered this. So this video, the How Learning Curve Works, I believe is geared more toward instructors, but when I watched it, I figured you could benefit from it as well. So I highly recommend that you watch that video. It's not particularly long, but it'll show you what the theory is behind Learning Curve, as well as how to navigate it. So take a look at that video in conjunction with this one, and you'll probably, between the two, have a really, really good idea of what you're getting into, because it may take you some time to get a little used to it. It's not that it's hard, it's just new and different. Also, if you have any questions, go to this frequently asked questions list made by the makers of Learning Curve, and that will help you answer your questions, because more than likely if you ask me, I'm going to refer you back to this because they know all the answers and I don't necessarily. So these two resources are going to be really good for you, so make sure you take a look at both of them. All right, let's go look at Learning Curve itself. So Learning Curve is created by Bedford St. Martin's, which is the publishing company that has made our textbook. So this program is in conjunction and is very much connected to our textbook. So this is the login page. This is the information you need right here. So the very first time that you log in, you are going to have to enter an access code. You're either going to have to purchase it or it'll come with your textbook. So if you buy a brand new textbook, which is the St. Martin's Guide to Writing, if you buy a new one from the BMCC bookstore, the access code will come with it and it's free. But say, for example, you bought the textbook online on Amazon and you didn't get that access with it, you have to come here to purchase access. I believe it's just $10. So I apologize for the expense, but that's kind of the way it goes. It's part of the class. So when you go in to purchase access, you're going to have to set up an account with Bedford St. Martin's. But then from there, you should be able to purchase it and then go in and enter your student access code. To get you started this quarter, say you didn't get your financial aid yet and haven't gotten your textbook yet, you can apply for temporary access. I am not sure how long this temporary access will last, maybe a week, maybe more, but I highly, highly doubt it. I would bet on a few days to a week. So this temporary access will allow you to at least get started until you can get your financial aid and can get a textbook. So if you have to, come to the temporary access, and then you'll probably have to go in and put in the access code, or you need to purchase it or take it from your new textbook, either or. And then you will just click into the login. I would show you this, but well, I can show you where it'll take you. Oh, I'm already logged in, so it just took me there, but that's okay. Well, now I'm on the screen. I was going to show you anyway. Kind of. All right, so this is what your student view looks like. Ignore this red bar. I'm in as an instructor, but I'm looking at student view, so it's just saying, oh, you're in as a student right now. You shouldn't have that red bar. So this is what your menu will look like. These are all of the different activities. Some are not necessarily grammar related, so we'll work with those as well. But here are all the grammar activities. I don't have every one of them assigned, but you can see already that this due date is April 27th. This due date is April 13th, and you can always sort them by their due date to help you out. if that is what you would prefer to do. Let me see. Okay, that's pretty much all you need to know right now. Just again, be very, very careful of those due dates. All right, so let's go into this first activity. All right. So this is what, the first page that'll show up, but as you get going, you will actually get more information on that front page. Okay, so this is the actual quiz itself. Learning about adjectives and adverbs. Here, this is what you would be looking at if you're taking this exercise. All right, so I'm just gonna answer this wrong. So when you answer a question wrong, it's gonna tell you to try again, and it's gonna tell you why it's wrong. It will also, oh, let's see here. If you click on the verbs, there it is. So if you click on, I don't know, I hope you saw that, this little verbs link right here, it'll take you to a page where you get even more information, which I believe may be taken from the textbook. So it should be something you've already seen. So if you really need a lot of help, come click up in the corner for any question. So again, when you answer it wrong, it'll give you a little guidance. You can also ask for a hint, and it will give you some information about the different types of verbs, but it's pretty brief. And if you just completely give up, you can click show me, and it'll show you the correct answer. So then you can either go on to the next question or take a break. So let's see what take a break does. Here, it will show you how you're answering the questions based on, the types of verbs, identifying verbs, whatever. It will break down the entire exercise for you. And then if you're done looking at this and you want to go back to your exercise, brain damage, you can go back to resume. Okay, and then go on to the next question. So let's see here. I'll answer this one correct. Okay, so if this one, when you answer them correct, it'll say yes, here's your answer, woohoo. Move on to the next question. Okay, let's see here. I'll just move on so I can show you what the information will look like when you start, actually getting through some of them. See, grammar's not hard. Look how quickly we can go through this. Okay. Oop. Oh, and one thing I wanted to mention, if you do this show me where it actually just tells you the answer, it's not really going to count for you. It's not going to hurt you. If you get something wrong, these things don't necessarily hurt you. You just have to answer more questions. So the whole point of this is not to be asked 20 different questions and get, say 18 out of 20 correct. That's not the point at all. You can tell that there's no score around here. All you see is this bar. So right now, on the progress that I'm doing, this is how you will start. I can't move the mouse to, hopefully you'll see these other lines. So I'm 100% for identifying verbs, and I'm 100% with verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, but I need to work on the other three things so far. And it says right now that my current score is 90. I have to get up to 750. So that's why it's not that you're going to get 90 out of 750. You have to earn 750 to get any credit on this. So it's kind of an all or nothing. You get full credit or you get no credit. And again, it's all positive. You're earning points. They're never being taken away from you. You're simply earning them. And you have to reach 750 if you want credit for this assignment. Also, if you want credit for it, you have to reach this target score by the due date. So those are kind of the stipulations with it. So let's see here. So you can see my progress. After I answer this, I'll be a little further. So I'm not going to, sit here and make you wait till I get to the target score, but it may take you some time. So let's see here. So again, we'll go back and take a break. And you can now see that my percentages are starting to change. So you can see that I'm doing well down here, but I'm not doing so well up there. I've got 102 points out of 750. And again, you will not receive a grade until you've reached the target score. And then after that, you get 100%. So once you're done, you can just exit out of here and um, just resume it another time. Just always go back to that resume exercise. All right, I think that's about all I wanted to mention. Again, review these resources because this video will go into more detail than I just did. I'm just trying to give you, the basics so you can get started. And also review the frequently asked questions. If you have any issues with this, let me know. It it might take a little bit to get used to, but really, it's not all that difficult. And I think you'll enjoy it much, much more than if I were to assign these. Um, and just have you submit them in a Word document. So this is supposed to be a better way of learning grammar and a better way, an easier way of working with it. So if you have any questions, review these materials, but do let me know. Use the course questions discussion board. And yeah, good luck.